Okay, has it ever happened to you, right? You're using the cell phone and and you drop it and someone
like, oops.
I've got to admit, I've got a confession.
Yeah.
I've dropped my cell phone in the toilet. Don't ask me the story.
It's happened. It happens a lot.
It's happened before, right?
It happens.
I've spilled Coca-Cola. Have you done it?
I've not in the toilet, but in water. A thing of water.
It happens.
Oh.
You've done it before. We've all done it before. Thank goodness we've got a guest in studio this morning. Come on over, David Marchiori. He is the inventor of the revolutionary DryBox. Give him a round of applause as he comes in because, listen.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Great.
David, what you have, I'm not kidding you. When the producers brought this information to my desk and we met about this segment, I said, where has he been all along?
That's right.
Tell me about this invention.
Yeah. Well, this here is a device I designed to dry out cell phones. My sweet wife dropped her cell phone in a mop bucket about a year and a half ago. And she came home, she said, I ruined my phone. I said, oh, well, I guess we'll go buy another one. So we went over to T-Mobile, and I asked the young man, I said, can you dry the phone out? He said, well, you can put it in a bag of kitty litter.
That.
Right.
Or a bag of rice.
Yeah,
or
I tried that too.
I said, dude, we got $100 million worth of electronic equipment, and this is 2010. You're telling me you're going to put it in a bowl of rice?
Right.
Because of
you know, the phone's wet, it's not hungry.
That's right.
So necessity is the mother of invention, and so you went to work.
Yes.
And what made you think of an oven kind? This is kind of like an oven, right?
What is it? Show us how it works.
Kind of like an oven, and we're going to give it a real challenge today because we've never done it in this type of temperature
before.
Isn't it cold? It's very cold, yes. It's very
so
cold.
what we're going to do is we're going to actually take a phone. We are going to put it in.
We're going to.
Now, hold on. Whose phone is that? I got to ask you, whose phone is that?
That's our company phone.
Oh, that's
okay.
That's
all right.
immersed in doesn't that make you just cringe?
That's a problem. Right now, you're like, oh, no.
Yeah. And you go, oh, my goodness, I dropped my phone in the water. Well, what should I do? Well, I better get it out of there.
Oh, I tried everything, David. I got the hair dryer. I put it in a bowl of rice.
And then the first thing you do is get that off and take the battery out.
So to use this, you need to take the battery out.
Yeah, always try to get the battery out right away.
Okay.
And you can see it's plenty wet.
Oh, it's very wet.
What we'll do is we'll come around.
Okay. And then you're gonna.
We've got a little carriage that we'll put it in.
Okay.
Right back here.
How long did it take you, David, to kind of come up with this idea, the concept?
A couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks? No
Couple
kidding.
of weeks,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What's the temperature? Does it get really hot or just hot enough?
It gets just warm enough, and I hope that the ambient air today doesn't mess us up, but we're still going to give it a try.
We're going to give it a try.
Because it is cold in here. So I put it in the machine there.
And
turn it on. And
so 350 heat for about 30 minutes.
And when the button pops up.
You're right. It's ready.
Bing, bing. Yeah. Put some popcorn in later if you'd like. Now, I'm curious how many different times you had to try this thing out before you realized that it could work. Like how many phones?
Not many times.
Right, because how many phones can you ruin to do this, right?
Yeah, you know, it actually worked on the first one. And so I started taking in a little business to try it out. And the thing that really impressed me is people were so happy to have all their stuff back.
Oh, yeah.
All of their information.
One person said, I don't know where all my phone numbers are. I got them all in my phone.
Right.
Another person said they got all their they got video clips of their grandkids in there.
Right.
Can you please help us save that?
Right.
And, you know, today we all live by our cell phone. I mean,
you do.
Everywhere you go,
Yeah, people will go home and get the phone if they left it. I mean, people really
Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, if you can't dry it, you're going into a store and you're signing a new contract to get a new phone because you don't want to have it sitting in the dry ice or rice all night long like I did, and it never worked. Had to end up getting a new phone. Okay, so this is going to take about half an hour or so to work.
Yeah.
So we're going to check in with you throughout the show, and then later at the show, we're going to see if we can make a call to the heater man.
We're going to make a phone call.
Hey, thank you, David. We're going to keep an eye on this. Welcome back, everybody. We are here with David Marchiori, the inventor of the DryBox. Okay, so earlier in the show, we took a cell phone, we dropped it in water to see if we could call it by the end of the show, or at least see if it works by the end of the show. David, you ready to?
David, I got to admit, I'm a little nervous.
We don't know, because it's cold in here.
Usually you drop it in water like that, and it's over.
It's done, right?
Okay.
Not really, though.
No, let's see.
He sounds confident.
He sounds confident. You guys ready to pull it out?
He sounds confident. Almost need like a drum roll.
Yeah, I mean, it was completely immersed.
Yeah, it was wet.
In water.
It was wet.
So this is the magic of the DryBox.
All right, let's see if it works. What do you think, Bridget? Do you think it's going to work?
He says it will.
He says it is.
It's a prescription for a wet phone.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, what do you know?
Wow, DryBox Rescue.
Now,
Man.
David, that's amazing. So we could use it. We could make a phone call right now, I guess, right?
Yes, we could.
Okay. Hey, let me ask you. Well, how can somebody use this? Where can they find this? What?
We're at the North Star Mall right now. We're at just below the food court on the lower level. One of the important things I want to point out to everybody: if your phone gets wet, do not try to restart it. Take the battery out if you can, and get it to us right away so we can vaporize all the water out of it, and then we'll let you try it and start it again.
Yeah.
And don't put it in right.
And it took about half an hour. That's average.
That's about average. Yes.
And that went completely to the bottom of the
It
bowl.
did. You saw it.
30 minutes tops. There it is.
So we can find you again. Where at?
DryBox
North
Rescue.
Star Mall.
North Star Mall. How much does it cost?
It's $40.
Okay.
And in the event it does not work, we only charge $20.
Oh, look,
There's
listen,
a
we got a
customer.
text message. DryBoxrescue.com is the
Hello?
website. Hello.
We got a phone call.
This is our phone. This is our work phone. You do? Somebody's got a phone wet and they want to know where to come get it dried out.
It works. All right.
Somebody's calling right now.
Come to North Star Mall.
Stay
We'll
with
take
us,
care of you
everybody.
right
We'll
away.
be right back. I
Yes,
love
ma'am.
it.
That's good.
Thank you.